For me, I'm realizing I want to exist in a place where I'm moving from the point of creation. In a world where there are so many lives, so many things to look up to, so many things we aspire for. And it's like, where do I begin? I feel like maybe I should just take an artist's point of view and move in a place where I'm just full and whole and I'm creating from a place where there's so much within me that is expressing itself from a place of wholeness and a place of overflow rather than from a place of looking, seeking, and searching. Because I sit down and I ask myself, what are my goals? What would I like to achieve? And so many things, and so many things. And I hear people talking about goals, how they've achieved, and I'm inspired, and then I'm confused, and then I have just a whole universe of feelings and everything. But maybe what if life is not about getting things right? It's not about beginning from the perfect place. And then there's a realization everything I'm looking at is like just a lens through which I'm viewing the world. And in a way, it's limited because the world is wider, bigger, more vast, more expansive. And maybe my greatest source of freedom comes from moving from a place of wholeness and just allowing that wholeness to express itself. Just a point of creation instead of seeking out things. You could only be a seeker for so long before you find what it is you're looking for, I suppose. And so maybe it's not about finding the perfect place to start, the perfect thing to do. It's not about having everything figured out. It's not about rushing into anything, but really embodying that place where I'm free. I'm free, I'm happy, I'm provided for. And just being grateful and content for what has been given already, for what has been provided. Because to be honest, I feel like I'll always want something because so many things I've wanted up until this point, so many things I received. And still, there's so many things I desire. So, when do I just be still and be deeply grateful for what already is and acknowledge the wholeness that exists in this moment, and to express that and to create and to allow for that energy of wholeness and of fullness to flow and overflow through me and to express itself. God says it's not over until it's over. It's not over until it's over. Just find yourself, find what feels good and right for you, and go with that. And what feels good and right for you in the moment does not have to be the perfect place. It does not have to be, sometimes it's just, I don't know, the simplest thing. And you don't have to go looking so far. I just want to be content and happy and whole. So, do I seek that outside of me, or do I embody that truth that I seek to live? I just want to build a life for myself. So, how do I go about it? Because building a life is not like building a house, or maybe it is. Well, where do we begin? How do we begin? It's my first time over here, and yet I'm here when everything is changing. So instead of seeking and seeking and seeking, I just want to do what feels right for me. And if seeking is what feels right in the moment, then go on ahead, Marianne. But it feels like, for how long am I going to look outside of me for what already exists within me? And God says His love is not conditional, so it doesn't matter. At my highest and my lowest, He's always going to be with me. And God will always remind me when I forget. And maybe this is a reminder: everything you aim for to experience, everything you desire, love, connection, freedom, abundance, wealth. How does the embodiment of this energy feel? The point of creation is the point of attraction. So it doesn't matter wherever you are. Take a step back and allow clarity to find you. Make the moves you're called to make and the changes you're called to make. Sometimes you need to clear space and make room for clarity and change. Everything is working out for your highest good. It really is.